YouTube in the building. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you tuned in for the secrets on how to get more views on YouTube, which we'll be going over in just a few seconds, I just want to let you know, congratulations, you're in the right place. And watch to the end of the video so I can reveal to you the best secret. This is also video 5 in the secret playlist on how to grow your YouTube channel. I'm Ricardo Rodriguez and welcome to Tube Great. Subscribe to Tube Great if you're looking to grow your YouTube channel and make money with YouTube. Check out my YouTube Freedom Blueprint linked in the description below if you want to know how to make money with YouTube without even showing your face. Alright, secret number 1. You gotta come into YouTube having an open mind. And have an open mind when you're creating your first few ideas when creating your content. And I'm gonna be so straight up, this is the cold hard truth. Your first idea will probably not be your best idea, but it's also the most important because you're finally putting yourself out there and you're creating that first video, and it's the start of your journey. When you shift your mindset to learning new things, magic can start happening. A common thing I hear in the YouTube community is that everyone is talking about, I'm posting great content, why isn't people watching my content? Why am I putting out great content and I'm not getting any views? And let's be honest, if it was great content, more and more people would want to click on that, more and more people would want to watch it, right? So to be honest, and it's the quite frank truth, maybe it's not the greatest content, and there's no point in you thinking it's the great content when others don't think it's all that great. Do a dramatic change to your setup. Maybe create a new intro. Just have fun with experimenting with different changes. And I want to give you guys an example that will help you better visualize what I'm talking about. I want you to reminisce back in time when you were back in the 3rd grade. You didn't know every answer to every question, right? So what are you gonna do? Obviously raise your hand, right? That's when you got your support and guidance from your teacher, maybe the classroom helper, or the buddy next to you, right? So it's just all about asking for that help and seeking out new information. And now let's fast forward into a couple of months. You got the science fair coming around, right? And you're like, I don't even know what I want to do for my experiment. What am I going to do for this project? And you just have to do your own research, right? You have to see what you're interested in, see what kind of experimenting you want to do. And once you dial in and what actually excites you, what you're going to be good at, and what you're actually genuinely curious about, it's going to ignite a fire inside of you. That's when the magic happens. When you start putting all this work together, you really start grinding it out. And by the time it's the science fair, you're ready to present this information and you're excited with the results that you have, right? Let's say you planted a seed in those milk cartons, right? I'm sure we all did that or a similar experiment to that, right? And it's crazy because it's your first time seeing this. So you put the seed in the soil, you put it in front of the window for a couple of days, you give it its water, and you actually see it start growing little by little, the stem, the leaves. And it's mind-blowing to you because this is your first time seeing it, up close in front of your face. And it blows your mind because you created that growth. You helped that little seed turn into a plant. And that's the mindset you need to have when you're doing YouTube. You will be amazed with the results you have when you start thinking like this. Comment down below what great content you've been putting out that you think might need some changing, or comment down below some new great content that you want to experiment with. I would love to hear from you guys. Comment down below. Secret number 2, switching up the type of content you deliver. Now with the world changing constantly, not only just the world, but technology advances, the internet is always changing, and everyone's looking for the newest trend to explore, right? They want to create that new trend and keep it ride that wave as long as they can, right? When starting off YouTube, everybody thinks they gotta do long form content, right? And all that is 2 minutes and more, an hour, 2 hours, whatever the case may be, whatever niche you're in, right? But times are changing, right? So everyone wants to explore with different forms of content, whether that's 2 minutes or even 15 seconds, right? So I highly recommend keep producing your long form content, experiment with that, what works best for you and your niche. Not only for your niche, but what does your audience want to watch, right? But also explore that same mindset, of keep experimenting and experiment with short form content as well. A great thing to explore with is, 15 seconds to 40 seconds of just great content, YouTube shorts, TikTok videos, Instagram reels, whatever the case may be. Choose your platform and experiment there. See what kind of content your audience wants to watch, right? Everyone likes short form content because it just gets straight to the point. It often gets them excited, on the edge of their seat, or they just, in the mood for a good laugh. And that's the whole point of it. The 15 seconds are an entertaining 15 seconds. The best part is it gets straight to the point. Another thing you can experiment with is just your thumbnails. Try out different colors, try out different images, different poses in your thumbnails. play with the fonts, play with what you actually title your thumbnails, right? Play with the descriptions, play with your titles, and see what works best for you and your niche. Now, I want to give you guys another great example, to help you better visualize what I'm talking about. Everyone loves long form content, right? They have their favorite soap operas or their favorite movies. For me, it would be something like The Fast and the Furious, with a lot of action, a lot of fast cars, a lot of just, a lot of exciting things are going on, right? So just because someone likes something like that, similar to a good movie, doesn't mean that they don't like a good 15, second clip of that specific scene in the movie, right? Whenever, you hear that exhaust pumping in one of the scenes, maybe someone screaming, maybe some action's about to come off, a car's about to jump off a cliff and you don't even know if it's gonna make it, right? So it keeps you on the edge of your seat. So just because someone likes long form content does not mean that they like short form content. I want you to keep that in the back of your head when you're creating your content. Like this video if you're enjoying the content so far. And just because you made it to this part of the video, I want to share with you the best secret. Change up the way you actually present the content, right? Whether that's changing up your background. I remember my first few videos, it was done in my dining room. It wasn't really too much with an exciting background, but now I try to incorporate, new lights that are changing color. I try to incorporate my logo in the background and just some little background pieces to fill up the space basically, and so it doesn't seem like just a boring wall. Maybe you also want to do less of the talking, right? Not everybody wants to hear a lecture of you rambling on whatever given topic, right? Maybe it's better to just show them what they actually came to see, right? So if you're talking about fishing, you don't want to just talk about fishing and ramble for another hour of how to catch the biggest bass or what spot in the ocean is the perfect spot, right? You actually want to, put your footage on the scene of you riding in your boat, exciting, showing the tread of the water. Maybe you with your dad or your grandpa and you guys are actually fishing and throwing the rod. You see the hook drop and you're actually like, whoa, in the background, actually catching the fish and you're trying to pull it in, right? But what if you went into a piranha? Maybe you went into a great white shark. I don't know, whatever the case may be for your video, but you get the point, right? People are actually watching what you're doing and you're making it into an exciting version. That's what I'm trying to illustrate with you guys within this secret. And you also have to learn how to embrace change, right? Because change isn't easy, but the more uncomfortable you are in the beginning, you're setting yourself up to become more comfortable. You're practicing little by little, you're pumping that muscle. And once you start doing it a couple times, you're gonna become used to it and it's gonna come naturally towards you. And another example, another visual, just to put it in the back of your head to really solidify that, I hope it makes sense to you, is that, watch your favorite movie and think to yourself, why is that specific movie your favorite movie? Is it because, they give you jaw-dropping scenes? Does it keep you on the edge of your seats? Does it make you want to watch even more, right? A lot of binge watching, drama series or season 1 to season 2, or you're going to watch the finale and it's going to lead you to season 2, like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen, right? That's a great thing to take note of when you're creating your content. That's all I got for you guys today. Watch this video right here for part 6 of more secrets to grow your YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to Great, and check out my YouTube Freedom Blueprint link in the description below if you want to learn how to make money with YouTube without even showing your face. Peace out.